1, 2,
Buckle my shoe.
3, 4,
Close the door.
5.
Greetings, people. I come in peace. Just finished watching Wilder doing an interview with Talk Sport, and I was surprised how much I missed him. He was giddy as a young kipper. He couldn't contain himself. I did say in my last video that Wilder would be chomping at the bit. Well, that was an understatement. He was burning with enthusiasm. And why not? Wilder has been thrown a lifeline. The last time out, he was in no man's land, fighting a Tyrell Anthony Herndon, ranked 354th in the world, in Wichita, Kansas.
What's going on is I'm in Wichita. We took off from New York. They closed Chicago and landed here.
And we want to complain about AJ fighting someone in the top 20. Anyway, Herndon was stopped in the 7th round by the referee, seemingly taking pity on him. Herndon finished on his feet, and although he'd been down a couple of times in the fight, one of them was a slip that the referee decided to count. The other was through sheer exhaustion, as Wilder held him behind the head and pounded him, pushing him down until he fell on the floor. Herndon was still trying to fight. There was no clean knockout, much less a one-punch knockout from that infamous right hand. Wilder teed off on Herndon constantly, and Herndon gobbled it up comfortably. He even had the audacity to punch Wilder back. And at one stage, he even hurt him. You see, when Wilder gets hit, he gets so undone, discombobulated, even more out of shape. But Herndon didn't have the skills or the energy to finish what he started. So in the interview, Wilder said he never got opportunities. Well, I'd say the AJ offer was the biggest opportunity of his life. He said, when you have power like mine, you get less chances. I don't think so. There's been loads of people waiting in the wings to fight Wilder. From Klitschko to Chisora, Dylan White. He didn't want the fight. He had the audacity to say, after some losses, people get brave and more confident, and they are willing to call him out a bit more. When people think you are down and out and don't have it. Here we go. Insinuating that's why Usyk has called him out. He never fails. The level of delusion is still soaring into the stratosphere. Well, he has to believe something. He's had 3 therapists and a sports psychologist. He thinks his problems was outside of the ring. I don't doubt that. But he's putting his ability to knock people out down to external forces. My take is Turki Al-Sheikh cajoled, flattered and coaxed him out of his comfort zone and went up in levels. It's as simple as that. He and his manager were offered money that they couldn't afford to swerve this time. And finally, he had to face notable high-profile boxers. Boxers who could take and defend his right hand and give it back tenfold. Wilder believed his own hype, and it seems still today thinks it was a blip why he hasn't been knocking out the top guys. Well, looking at his last outing, I think he is where he's always been. Mentally, he's in a better place, but he's always been limited, and the one-hitter quitter really works at the elite levels. And when you're being peppered with shots, can he hold his shape? No, he can't, in my opinion. Just like Anthony Yarde, Deontay Wilder has been poorly managed, poorly promoted and poorly trained. I mean, I can never forget that Wilder was advised to turn down $120 million for 3 fights. One of the fights was against Dominic Breazeale, who he went on to fight anyway. and knocked him out in the first round for a minuscule amount of money compared to the 20 million he could have got for that single bout. You couldn't make this up. The mind boggles. Let's just hope his manager, if it's still Shelley Finkel, doesn't make another blunder. I can see him trying to squeeze more money than Wilder's worth, miscalculate, overestimate his value, and botch an open goal. They should be snatching Usyk's hands off for this. Yes sir, no sir, free bags full sir. Usyk's team have a good reputation for being straight down the line. No messing around. So if there is any hiccups, the blame will be laid squarely at the feet of Wilder's team. Not Wilder, mind you. He's extremely eager and restless to get it on. The blame would have to be laid at the feet of the avaricious and hypersensitive Shelley Finkel. Already, they are making out they had a lot of options for 2026. Well, judging by their last outing with an unknown fighter ranked 354th in the world, and judging by Wilder's excitement at receiving a call, they had nothing close to the high profile and lucrative option now available. Apart from an AJ fight, which Eddie Hearn did say was still available, but I can't see Shelley having to eat crow and deal with Eddie Hearn for an infinitesimal amount of money compared to the offer made years ago. That would be excruciating for him, for anybody. I hope the fight happens and Wilder gets a chance to put USA back on the map of heavyweight boxing, where they should be. Could you imagine if he lays out Usyk? Oh, you'll have to commission a golden chariot to take him to his new home on Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. Well, that's exceedingly unlikely. Anyway, nice to see Wilder again. Let's see what kind of larks, antics and rowdiness he'll bring. Bees with honey in their mouths have stings in their tails. He's back again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please subscribe if you like. But remember, choose life. Thank you.
Well, I guess that's about all.